It's our day 2 trip here at Silver Dollar City. Let's ride some rides. Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Michael from Wild Thrills back with another video, and today we are back at it again at Silver Dollar City here in Branson, Missouri. It is our second day here from our whole big Summer of Thrills trip. Now, yesterday we focused a lot on just kind of waltzing around the park, and we did ride a few rides. We rode Time Traveler, Thunderation, and Outlaw Run yesterday, but today we are primarily focusing on just rides. We have a plan of attack that was given to us by Theme Park Branson, so we're gonna go and try to tackle that. We are here an hour before park opening because you can actually get into the park an hour before the park actually opens, and nothing will actually be running other than like just the shops and stuff, but we'll be able to go and get ahead of everybody else and get in line for some things. So basically our guide is to start basically at the front and work our way around and try to catch up with everybody who possibly went the opposite way, but we want to hit those water rides early so that we can kind of dry off the rest of the day. But without further delay though, please make sure you're subscribed and have the bell notifications turned on to get notified whenever I post a video. And also make sure you're following both Instagram and X. The links are down in the description below. But let's head into the park. So one of the guides that were told to us was stop at Eva and Delilah's Bakery. We had breakfast at the hotel, so we're not gonna do that. So we're just gonna get a jump start and everything else. So we're gonna just waltz right into the park, and then I'll kind of show you where we're heading first. So we walked in and we got our Pathfinder for the day. It's the same one from yesterday, but we're continuing on. We're gonna head straight right here, like I said, over to Thunderation and Time Traveler to knock those out first, and then head back towards Fire in the Hole. So all over the park, they have these like signs on the ground. And now I thought these were just like, you know, painted on there and that was the end of it. But no, they literally paint them every single day. That's really cool. And this is where we are stopped off. Just past this bridge is where we're going. But I believe they have this cut off until park opens at 9:30, so we have about 45 minutes, and there already are some people chilling here. All right, we are walking down to the end of the bridge. There's a lot of people behind us, so we're gonna do Time Traveler first, then Thunderation. I'll meet you when we're done both and head to the next spot. Ride number 1 of the day. We are in the station for Time Traveler, and love the station here, man. The vibes are immaculate, and there is our drop into nothingness. Yep, it just goes straight down. And away they go. Bye-bye. Okay, so we're about 25 minutes into our park day, and we've got through Time Traveler and Thunderation. We took Time Traveler in row 4, I believe is what we were assigned. And then Thunderation we had all the way in the back for this ride through it. We rode both yesterday, so nothing much has changed in our full review of it. It's still super fun, both of them. Thunderation is much rougher in the back, but it's still pretty enjoyable if you ask me. But Time Traveler kind of in the middle rather than the back this time was, I don't know. We had a much better ride, I will say that. I don't know if it was just because our weight was distributed better this time, but we had a lot of front-facing sections, and we did have a decent amount of spins this time around. But that coaster is super smooth, obviously because it's one of the newer rides here at the park, but super fun. I definitely need some more re-rides on that later today, but we are now heading over and continuing on Theme Park Brandon's little plan of attack here, and we're heading over to Fire in the Hole to hopefully get a ride on that before the crowds really get too heavy over there, because most of them should still be stuck over at Time Traveler because that line is really long right now. Well, looks like Fire in the Hole is currently closed for maintenance. They don't have a wait time on how long it's going to be. It just has not opened yet today. So we're about an hour into the park day, or no, 30 minutes into the park day, and it hasn't opened yet. So we don't know. They said that it's going to be an extended wait time or extended downtime. So I guess we're just going to continue on. The next thing that was on our plan of attack was to head over to Mystic River Falls. So I guess it's time to get wet. Okay, here we are, Mystic River Falls. We are gonna put our stuff in the paid locker. Then we're gonna head in. Next update you see is us getting absolutely soaked. So take a good look now. We're dry. It won't be that way for long. And we are back and wetter than ever. That is, yeah, that ride's no joke. We were the ones that were going backwards down the drop. So I'll throw in a little clip right here. The one, you know, getting absolutely drilled with water. That was me. It kind of just went over my head, and all I saw was just water. Not a fun time, but we're cooled off now, definitely. But continuing on to our next stop on our plan of attack for today is heading over to one of my favorite coasters from yesterday, being Outlaw Run, and then just gonna keep on keeping on, I guess, because it is, let's see, what is park time right now? 10:30, so we have only been here about an hour, and we're already through 3 major attractions here. Now, we didn't get it yesterday, but maybe today we'll get cinnamon bread. Welcome to the Western Missouri Stagecoach Company, where the good guys always win. Outlaw Run is up next, and it's posted 5 minutes, so it will more than likely be a walk-on. Like I said, station wait. We'll probably just pick something towards the front and be good to go and ride by the end of the ride. Alrighty, Outlaw Run. We literally got off, and 2 trains later, it broke down. So that was good timing for us. But that thing was flying this morning, so we got a really good ride on that. And we flew through the corkscrew at the end, so that was really good. Now we're heading over to Powder Keg. We have Powder Keg, Wildfire, and then we're gonna hit the last 2 water rides. And hopefully by then, Fire in the Hole should be open, fingers crossed. And then we can hit some lunch and do the walking stuff that we have here, like the other attractions like Grandfather's Mansion and the Marvel Cave Tour. But here we are at Powder Keg. App says that it is currently a 20-minute wait. I find that hard to believe at this point, just because a lot of the waits have been inaccurate, meaning they've been way less than posted. So we're gonna go in and see how it is. This is a launched coaster, so it should be super fun. Here we are, row 7. We are next up, all right. So I did not see this previously to us getting on the ride, but there is a section that there is a piece of track that takes you back and up to like a false topped track. Now, you would think, okay, maybe that's just part of the theming, but you can see that there's wear on it. And when the platform rises up into the station, or into this section, it does lock into that part. So I'd be interested to see if any point in this coaster's history, if it did have a swing launch at any point, where it would take you back up this and then swing you through here as it was talking through its whole spiel, because there is the audio cues make it sound like that is what the case was previously, is that you may have done a swing launch, and those do look like magnetic brakes for this. Arms and feet inside the train at all times. But yeah, just a bit strange. Not sure. So I did not realize this before we even got on this coaster. For the first time in probably a while, I haven't really done a lot of really research before coming to the park other than just what the coasters were. I did not know that Powder Keg was manufactured by S&S prior to us getting here. And as many of you may know, not a big fan of S&S's coaster models. I've ridden a 4D free spin numerous times, do not like them. But Powder Keg was super fun. I really enjoyed it. Butter smooth, not a lot of rattle to it. The launch is extremely forceful. Like I said, very fun. And then the lift up into that little launch platform is super interesting. If you could see it behind me, it pulls you up into there. But yeah, Powder Keg is a really good time. And if that weight drops a little bit this afternoon, definitely need to get some more re-rides on that. All right, here we go. American Plunge and then Wildfire. Getting a dried off a little bit now, so we're gonna get wet again and then head right in. Oh, actually, it looks like they might be shut down right now. I don't know. Well, American Plunge was unfortunately closed. It's down right now. They've just been running empty logs, unfortunately. But we did get a ride on Wildfire, which was just a super nice, super smooth, classic B&M. I really have nothing to complain about it. We rode it all the way in the back, and there was no roughness really. Hulk at Universal is more rough than that, and it's about the same exact ride system and coaster model. So could be worse, but Wildfire, super fun, and it looks like according to the app, Fire in the Hole may be open right now, so we're gonna walk all the way basically across the park and try to get a ride on that before it goes down again or the wait gets too long. All right, all the way back across the park, we made it. Currently posted as a 20-minute wait, but the line is outside, so I, once again, do not know if that's accurate or not. Guess we'll have to see, but here we go. Our last ride, other than the kiddie coaster, Fire in the Hole. And we have made it into this station. Honestly, most of the wait was actually outside. There's only a very small section actually indoors. But there they go. Super excited for this. Love Blazing Fury over in Dollywood, so I'm excited to see this new and improved version here in Silver Dollar City done by RMC. Fire in the Hole was super fun. I think that was way better than Blazing Fury over at Dollywood. And I believe Blazing Fury is actually currently being refurbished, hopefully to become something more similar to this. Super smooth. The effects in all of the scenes was really well done. The animatronics were really well done. The props and everything looked really well and really good, and the lighting was really good as well. There was not a single bad thing I could say about this. And of course, we had the amazing splashdown right at the end. I loved how it had Fire in the Hole right at the end, and then it blew up and everything, and then you went right into the splashdown. It was super fun. I really enjoyed that, and definitely want to get at least one or two more rides on it, possibly today, or maybe at least during our trip, because that was, like I said, really enjoyable. But it's getting towards lunchtime now, so I think we're gonna try to find a quick service place for us to get something to eat, and then we have some of the lesser thrilling attractions. We have the kiddie credits still to get, and then we have stuff like the walkthrough stuff like Grandfather's Mansion and the Marvel Cave Tour. After an extremely long wait at the Rivertown Smokehouse, we got our triple pork sandwich, baked beans, some bread and butter pickles, and a beautiful twice-baked bread pudding. And then Abby got, of course, being very adventurous, chicken tenders, tater tots, mac and cheese, and then a blackberry butter cake, which does look very good. Also, they did have Fanta Vanilla, which Abby assures me is a thing that's existed previously, and she has seen it. I have never heard of this existence. Nope. I refuse to believe that this is real. All right, we finished up with our lunch here. It was okay. The sandwich, the sausage was really good in it, but the rest of like the pork and the bacon in it was very dry. The beans were good though, and our bread pudding that we had was to die for. The bread pudding was delicious. But yeah, we are wrapping up here, and then I think we are probably gonna head over to maybe like the boat ride or something. I'm not entirely sure yet, but we're gonna figure it out. All right, we made our decision. The American Plunge has officially reopened according to the app, so there's 0 wait on it. We are gonna head back over towards there, and then from there, we can hit up the last water ride that we have here today, and then basically just start drying off for the rest of the day by going through and doing re-rides on other coasters, as well as doing Grandfather's Mansion and the flooded mine. Okay, we got a little bit more wet again. Definitely way cooler water on that attraction than it was from the one earlier today. But we, I believe, are heading over towards, back over towards Time Traveler to do the flooded mine. I think that's gonna be our next stop, is there. Or Grandfather's Mansion, depends on what we run into next. We have made it to Grandfather's Mansion. See and experience all the wonders and unbelievables of Grandfather's Mansion. Visit Grandpa's entire household of mysteries and intrigue. Interesting. I honestly do not know anything about this attraction. This is weird. Stand erect and walk slow. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know what to expect here. I feel like this is kind of just gonna be like one of the oh, we're upside down. Okay. We're upside down. This says do not look. Do not look? I want to look. Oh, it's a shower.
You showering?
This kind of reminds me of Noah's Ark at what's it called, at Kennywood. Just a really weird fun house. John's room, knock before entering. Oh God, we're like tilted right now. Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
Oh gosh. We're climbing up. All right, I'll try to hold this as straight as I can. That's straight. Yeah. Yeah, there's Abby.
I'm straight.
Oh gosh. Oh, we drilled it. Oh God. Oh my gosh. I'm like holding on for dear life right now. Grandpa's reclining couch. Looks like a Grandpa's eye spy hole. The eye spy hole literally is just a mirror that shows your eye. That's funny. And then Home Safe Company. I'm gonna get the gold. I don't want to. I'm afraid.
Do it.
No.
3, 2, 1.
You do it.
I have to do it. You do it.
Fine. You okay? No, there's nothing there. I've been bamboozled. Hurry out, we've lost our lease. And that's the end. Super short, interesting experience there at Grandfather's Mansion. Not much to that. I mean, it was kind of cool. Like I said, kind of reminds me a little bit of Noah's Ark at Kennywood, where it's just that little fun house, kind of has little uneven surfaces, some weird rooms, some little gags. Just a fun little attraction here in the park. Nothing too extravagant about it. But definitely one to check out here at the park. But I think, I don't really know what we have planned next, but I will meet up with you guys when we do find out what we're doing. Well, we might hit up the train tomorrow, because I don't know if we want to spend the time on it today. But right next to the entrance to that is the entrance to the Flooded Mine. It's a really awesome dark ride that I'm excited to finally check out. We literally have only been in this area once, so I completely forgot that it was over here. So let's head in and check it out. I don't believe I'm going to be able to show you guys anything. I will try to see if I can do anything, but we'll show it off and then I'll talk to you guys about it afterwards. Oh wow. What we got going on here? Nothing. We're at the warden's office, but it does look like there's a decent amount of people in here. I don't know if this is part of the line or what's going on here. Yeah, it looks like that is. Dang. Oh gosh, I'm not doing very well. They're blasting. I did not know at all that that was a shooting dark ride, to be completely honest with you. But I will say, I feel like it would have been better had it not been a shooting dark ride. The guns were really difficult to use, extremely unresponsive, and they didn't really add much to the attraction. If anything, they made you focus more on the targets than what the story was that they were trying to tell. So I'm not sure I enjoyed it, to be honest. It was a cool attraction, but I feel like it could have been way better. All right, here we are, our last water ride that we're going to go on of this entire trip. It's Tom and Huck's Riverboat Adventure. I don't know where the entrance is, to be completely honest with you. Might be over there, but this is where we're going. Never mind, they're down yet again. And that's kind of been the common theme here at Silver Dollar City, is that everything has been going down, at least once, at the most inopportune times, honestly. I guess we'll try to find something else to do. I mean, we're in the realm of a couple other coasters, so we could try to get some re-rides on that while we wait for it to open, but that's literally the last non-coaster attraction that we needed to go on today. Well, we gave it like 15 minutes, still hasn't opened, so we're gonna get changed out of our wet clothes and we're gonna be officially done with water rides for the day and start doing our normal like re-rides on coasters, because we have about 2 hours left until the end of the park day. All right, we are finally heading into the Grand Exposition. This is a little kiddie area here. So you may be wondering, Michael, what are you doing in the Grand Exposition? Yeah, it's our last coaster credit. It's our last coaster credit. The Grand Exposition coaster. We gotta find it and ride it, and then we are done with our coaster credits here. I think it's to the right. And hopefully they don't tell us that we have to have a kid to ride it. And we found it. There it goes. Oh, I think we do multiple laps though. At least I hope so. Yep, lap number 2. All right, I'll have to let you guys know how it is, but this is coaster credit 265 for me. And with that, that is every single coaster we had to ride here. And basically every attraction that we were planning on riding. I think we have the train left to do, and then of course the Marvel cave tour, but we'll probably do both of those when we come back tomorrow for our food day. But we're basically gonna do re-rides the rest of the day here on just the main coasters. That's kind of our plan, because we have about an hour until the end of the park day. So we're heading over to Time Traveler, getting another ride on that. And we'll kind of just go from there and figure out what we want to do next. Well, we did 2 more re-rides on Time Traveler. Really am starting to love that coaster, and I officially have gotten a t-shirt for it. It's taken the #1 spot for me here at this park. It is super smooth, an awesome, unique ride experience. Nothing, like you literally cannot find that anywhere else. So super fun ride. But we are gonna try to walk over towards Powder Keg to maybe get a ride or 2 on that before the end of the day here. We got about 20 minutes, so maybe we can get 2 rides off of it. But Then that'll probably be the end of our day here for day 2 of our trip. All right, well, we got 2 more rides on Powder Keg, all the way in the back, and then also all the way in the front. Second to last ride of the day was the one we ended up finishing off on. Powder Keg is so much fun. That launch is so forceful. It literally knocks the wind out of you when it hits. It's slowly becoming probably my second favorite coaster here in this park. It might have pushed Outlaw Run down to 3 for me. I'm a sucker for RMCs, but for some reason that SNS launch on that coaster is phenomenal. It is really good. But yeah, that is gonna basically wrap up our day here, day 2 of 3 here at Silver Dollar City. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure you drop a like and comment down below, out of everything that you saw and that I told you about today, or if you've been to the park, what is your favorite coaster here at Silver Dollar City, or favorite attraction? Maybe you like Mystic River Falls more than all the coasters here. I don't know, but let me know down in the comments below. But as always, I'm Michael from Hollywood Thrills, giving you the all clear, and all clear means you're out of here. See you guys next time.